Dear podcast watcher, it is my greatest pleasure that you have downloaded this week's podcast. A word of thanks to you is order. Agree or not? We are indeed very happy. You ask why? That is a good question. It is simply that we can contribute in one way or another for your quest for sales and marketing knowledge. Serious. It is no joking matter. Believe me, at the end of this podcast, you would be a greater sales and marketing professionals. It's simply that prospecting ways we are going to highlight on the leveraging social media, email marketing, networking event. Believable or not. And referral content marketing, cold calling are great prospecting steps in the business of selling. You can bet your last dollar it is gospel truth. There is no question about it. Period. By the way, before saying another word, may I have the honor to introduce myself as Madam Roberto and our avatar created by CTM Joseph NG. His biodata, his company and his free ebook will be presented by my colleague Madam Sophia, another avatar programmed by CTM Joseph. Enough of my intro. Shall we kick off now on the prelude of this video? Shall we? Thanks. For starter, believe me, prospecting for customers is more than just a goal, it's a commitment to fostering financial well-being, personal growth, and long-term success. Don't that makes good sense? Make no mistakes, in today's dynamic and interconnected world, businesses play a pivotal role in empowering customers. It is possible when we provide innovative solutions, tailored services, and meaningful experiences that align with their aspirations. Get my drift? It is also worth noting that whether through cutting-edge technology, transparent practices, or customer-centric strategies, the focus remains on creating value that transcends transactions, thus enabling individuals and communities to thrive. You should know what I mean. It is no rocket science. Prospering in this context is about building trust, delivering consistent value, plus ensuring that every interaction contributes to a brighter, more sustainable future for all. Yes, you read it right. There is no misprint. That said, let's dive into the deep end of this podcast, entitled The 7 Amazing Prospecting Ways to Acquire Loyal Customer for Good. Is it okay with you? Before diving deeper in the podcast, be forewarned that prospecting for customers is indeed a crucial step in growing any business. Hence, dedicated sales professional must take careful note of this key critical way. Okay. First thing first. The first of the 7 ways or methods to find, attract potential and acquire loyal customers is prospecting way number 1. Leverage social media. If truth is to be told, prospecting with LinkedIn is indeed a grand idea, as LinkedIn does connect faithfully with professionals in sales professional industry. It would be a perfect idea to explore relevant groups, participate in discussions, and share valuable content. You get the idea. Not only that, there is yet another social media that deserve your undivided attention, as far as Twitter is concerned. Believe it or not, by following industry leaders, engage in conversations and use hashtags, it is an excellent idea to find potential customers. It is really a big bonus. Even in the case of Facebook/Instagram, social media are invaluable to the reason. It is helpful, especially when investing on targeted ads and engaging with your audience through posts, stories, and comments. Don't you think it is workable? The next mode of prospecting is an amazing one, if I may say so myself. True. Which is prospecting way number 2. Email marketing. This is where the tire meets the road when we mention direct emailing as regards to prospecting. To be clear, there is no better way to get prospect, is to send personalized emails to potential customers introducing your product or service. The chance of getting qualified prospect is high. Trust me. Come to think of it, newsletters is also a wise choice of applying effective prospecting. This entails the salespeople regularly send out newsletters with valuable content to keep their audience engaged. Doesn't it? The next prospecting way is not an easy walk in the park. It required the sales professional to focus closely to this method. Prospecting way number 3. Networking events. Listen up. Industry conferences are gold mines for prospecting when salespeople need appropriate types of customers. As you can clearly see that by attending conferences and trade shows, ambitious salesmen or saleswomen are able to meet potential customers face to face. Believable? You bet it is. In line with networking, there is yet another prospecting mode, which is local meetups. It is paramount that sales professionals do join local business groups or chambers of commerce. By taking this prospecting idea, it is a beneficial way to network with other professionals. You get my point. Hold your horses. Let's us pause a minute or two to let our brain sink in the first 3 prospecting methods. Shall we? Thanks again. Are you ready to continue now? If yes, then we shall go ahead. Prospecting way number 4. Referrals. Frankly speaking, it is of no shame to ask for referrals. Salespeople should always encourage their existing customers to refer others to your business. Would you agree with that? I am sure you will. Apart from the above, great salespeople always partner with other businesses. It requires them to collaborate with complementary businesses to refer customers to each other. Easy to execute. Hello. Don't stop. Do continue to read both their more interesting prospecting methods yet to come. It is none other than prospecting way number 5. Content marketing. Would you believe me when I say that blogging by way of writing blog posts that address the pain points of your target audience does wonders? Not forgetting undertaking webinars projects. By hosting webinars, it enables the salespeople to showcase their expertise and attract potential customers. This could be a sure winner. If I may declare. If truth is to be told, e-books/white papers untaking is another excellent mode of prospectings. To be perfectly honest, there is a great need to offer free resources in exchange for contact information. Would you do just that when you prospecting for customers? The last but one prospecting method does deserve your full attention. It is amazing prospecting method. I must profess. Prospecting way number 6. Content marketing. Don't just take my words for now. Continue reading that Google Ads is an ideal content marketing as far as prospecting method is concerned. It goes without saying running targeted ads on Google is a reliable way to reach potential customers searching for your products or services. Apart from the above, sales professional should concern social media ads as a top priority when choosing a reliable tool for prospecting. It entails using paid ads on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to target specific demographics. Could you agree with that? The last and not the least is prospecting way number 7. Cold calling. It's pretty well accepted that research is essential before embarking cold calling. Prospecting before calling, all reliable sales professional need to research the company and the person you're calling to personalize their pitch. Additionally, script are normally required. Hence, the salesperson need to prepare a script. But the sales professional must also be flexible to adapt to the conversation. All of this is quite a mouthful. I must confess this. True or not? Now that we have explored the most popular and effective ways or methods of acquiring great customers, then it is only logical to conclude in a neat nutshell on the subject of the 7 amazing prospecting ways to acquire loyal customer for good. Is it all right with you? Hello. Are you still following me? If yes, then let's go full speed ahead. Logically, this brings us to the dire need of carving deeply into our minds the better and effective ways of prospecting customers. True or not? As earlier said, never ever forget that we must always include the 7 prospecting methods. They must involve leveraging social media, email marketing, networking events, referral, content marketing, and cold calling. Easy to remember. I bet you can. Without sounding like a broken record, I must declare again that in my personal experience, it cannot be repeated enough that prospecting customers is still and always a critical component of any successful business strategy. It is the bare naked truth. There is no two ways about it. And to concur with my own exposure in the marketplace, the above effective methods of identify and engage potential clients does clearly do the job well. Can I get a big yes to that? I guess you can. Needless to say, leveraging digital tools such as social media platforms, email marketing, and cold calling, and more can without a shadow of doubt help businesses target the right audience with pinpoint precision. Isn't it? Additionally, traditional approaches like networking events, referrals, and cold calling remain valuable when executed strategically. It is no-brainer, combining these methods with a customer-centric approach, personalized communication, and consistent follow-ups can significantly enhance the chances of converting prospects into loyal customers. The truth of the matter is that ultimately, a well-rounded prospecting strategy that adapts to evolving market trends and customer preferences is the key to driving sustainable growth and building lasting relationships. To say the least. Yes or no? By the way, below is a memorable quote to sell by. Prospecting is the lifeline of sales. Without it, the salesperson is out of a job. By world's best sales trainer Zig Ziglar. Just before wrapping up this podcast, you are kindly reminded to view the presentation by Madam Sophia the AI Avatar. She will present the complete details of CTM Joseph at the end of this podcast. It is all right with you? Need I say more? I guess not. Until we meet again in our next weekly podcast, may we, Madam Roberto, CTM Joseph, and myself bid you a happy goodbye. The end.
Hello, my name is Madam Sophia, an AI avatar developed by CTM Joseph. I am deeply honored to be able to present CTM Joseph Ng's biodata and his company. That said, let's roll it. Okay, thanks. Presenting biodata of CTM Joseph NG and his company. CTM Joseph SFNG now is the senior partner of a Malaysian company which focuses on helping others. And with regards to marketing companies and its employees' self and career growth, particularly in area of sales and marketing. Apart from that, CTM acted as a consultant for a few companies. Additionally, he is a local motivational sales speaker who addressed more than 5,000 people through his dozens of talks and training across many states in east and west of Malaysia. He is happily married to Margaret NG and has 3 children. But that is not how he started. In the beginning, Joseph faced a lot of hardships and problems before he reaches the pinnacle of success. Now let us hear his story. Being a high school certificate holder, he had a very rough start from an early age. He had to sell to consumers from door to door on a part-time basis to supplement his low income. Continuing his work as a clerk, Joseph also managed to travel a lot in that period, exposing himself in the art and science of selling. At same time, he graduated from 3 countries professional degrees in business admiration, Australia, and marketing, UK. Subsequently, he did qualified as accomplished speaker from Toastmaster International, US, with a competent Toastmasters CTM certification. He acquired valuable knowledge from internationally successful salespeople and applying them regularly. Hence his sales skills and marketing improved remarkably. And at the end of his second stint being employed, he excelled as a sales and marketing manager for others. Having improved in these environment, Joseph NG became a marketing manager handling a team of 15 salespeople under him. Then, he was 45 years old. After mastering the art of sales, Joseph moved on to work on some bigger projects like sales and marketing, business assignments for many reputable organizations. He continued with his hard work, and as a result, Joseph performed well in every industry he set his eyes on. But he did not stop here. After trying various success and productivity systems, Joseph NG decided to launch his own partnership company to train business individuals and organizations in sales and marketing. For the same reason, this led to the birth of Messrs. Joseph NG and Associates, Training and Marketing Organization in Malaysia. Joseph NG wrote over 4 books, articles and blogs on various topics like sales, business, self-growth, sales productivity, and much more. Most of them are filled with all the sales and marketing knowledge and experience that Joseph gained in his working life. Joseph wrote about the laws of sales success in his books that he uses in his journey, that both you and I can also use and become successful like him and create marketing history. End.
Hi, I am CTM Joseph NG. Glad that you downloaded this podcast. You just watched the intro by Madam Sophia, the AI developed by me. Here is good news. You're entitled to my free ebook, The Giant 7 Steps to Great Selling. Contact me WhatsApp 6012-3878-592 or email me at josephsfng@gmail.com. Thanks.